Hello there. It's a pleasure to see you. I need to tell you something. You see, The Sims gives you unlimited freedom, infinite possibilities, and I've chosen to use that power in the worst way possible. We are gonna attempt the Sticky Colors Challenge, created by Bella Bytes. The rules are simple. Step 1. Force random Sims to compete in this hellhole. Step 2. Make sure they use the item that is the correct color of the wheel. That's right. In control is this wheel, and he will tell us what color of item the Sims are allowed to use. Step 3. Survive 3 days and watch as their will to live leaves their body. Let's begin. Let me introduce you to the competitors. We have Mr. Perv, Midlife Crisis, Tony Prince, Karen Novax, Eminem from Wish, my own sim, Mr. K-pop, and finally, the creator of this challenge, Bella. The government wanted to fund my experiment, so they gave me these 8 different rooms. The rules to this challenge are simple. For the items you need are 2 fridges, 1 coffee machine, 1 double bed, a toilet, a shower, a bath, a TV, and a 2-seated sofa. After speed running interior design and assigning all the colors to the correct items, I let my Sims pick their own torture rooms. After everybody was in a room, I locked the doors, and all that was left was to wait for 6 a.m. It was time to spin the wheel of despair, and our first color was red. After moving everyone to the middle of the rooms, I blocked off all other items they were not allowed to touch. I scanned the rooms to make sure I got everything, and I found Karen on the forbidden sofa. So I moved her sofa outside along with everyone else's stuff. There were some items I missed. For example, Mr. K-pop wanted to take a shower. So in return, I took his shower outside, hoping to capture a wild redditor. Now that almost no one had anything to do, all the Sims started scrolling Twitter. I'm not sure how, but everyone had gotten bowls on top of their toilets. I'm not sure what kind of black magic they were using, but I was not about to find out. To keep my Sims busy and not have them perform witchcraft, I gave them easels so they can paint their deepest desires. I checked up on everyone, and they were okay for the moment. Uncomfortable, but okay. One thing I can say is that Midlife Crisis was enjoying the TV the most in this challenge, unlike Sir K-pop, who was about to use the wrong item. And in return of committing this cardinal sin, I sold his door. How else do you think the floor got that yellow? After witnessing more urine-inflicted injuries, day 1 was almost over. I passed the time by making everyone with fridge privileges make a salad. I scanned the rooms and found Sir K-pop committing the crime of relaxation, and I was not having any of that. So like any good parent, I woke him up, forced him out of his room, and sold another one of his doors. Now, he's 2 doors short and narcoleptic. Very nice. Next, I waited for 6 a.m. and made everyone go to the middle of the rooms so we can start day 2. Ah yes, blue, a color that we all like. I wanted to put some of the items back so I would not get confused. After moving things around the Sims rooms and locking some of the doors, needless to say I did forget some on my way to try to make the life of a Sim even more painful. A lot of them were tired by this point, so where else to sleep than to faceplant into the ground. The only people who had ways to sleep were Ducky and Midlife Crisis. And because of my geniusness, I forgot to unlock some of the doors for the Sims that had stuff they needed. And for others, I had to lock the door. So the constant back and forth of locking and unlocking got a bit confusing. At this point of the challenge, luckily Mr. Perv had the opportunity to drink coffee because he is not able to use the bed. So getting him addicted to caffeine to stay awake and to have energy was the answer to crippling sleeping needs. I tried to make Karen paint a picture because she was the only one who was in a painting mood. I witnessed Ducky experiencing memory loss by wanting to go to the toilet and instantly going back to sleep. I guess he had no option but to piss his little skirt that day. People were tired, and some even dozed off in their own urine. I checked up on everyone and got a message saying Karen has finished her painting. I went to go check, and yeah, I have no idea what I'm looking at. I hung the painting up so she can witness her creative mistakes. Almost everyone was losing the will to live, so they all stood around hoping the sweet release of death would hopefully come. Meanwhile, Midlife Crisis was using the wrong color toilet. How dare you? I quickly took the toilet and placed it outside, so the creatures of the outside can smell his creation. Nothing much really happened after that. I just gave them a sink so they could wash their dirty dishes and stop being lazy slops. At this point, Karen was the only one who was clean because she had a bath. Everyone else was covered in suspicious human fecal matter. After this, I let time go by and waited for 6 AM again. It was time to spin the wheel again, and for the last day, the color was purple. And just like before, I moved stuff, locked stuff, and unlocked stuff. Then forgot to unlock some stuff and lock other stuff. God, this is confusing. This day, Bella got a TV, Midlife Crisis got nothing, Sir K-pop got a toilet, Mr. Perv got nothing, Tony got a sofa and a fridge, Ducky got a fridge, Karen got the most. She had a sofa, a fridge, a toilet, and a coffee machine. And Eminem, well, he got nothing. For the first couple of hours, nothing really happened. Everybody smelled, and I had to piss. Karen was the only one in a good mood, but that's because she's addicted to caffeine now. Anyways, this day included me watching The Sims suffer, and Karen making more horrible paintings. Meanwhile, Bella was trying to find a way to escape this hellhole with the power of the internet. She had no luck. All I saw was the Sims on their phones and pissing our room's worth and smashing their face into the ground. I did witness Karen being sad because I believe she found an article saying that vaccines actually work. Or maybe she just lost an argument on Facebook. Who knows? After multiple hours of watching and waiting, something insane happened. Sir K-pop died. He died from starvation. The Grim Reaper came and was so confused on how he died because he did have some drinkable water right next to him. After harvesting his soul, we were left with an urn, which I placed outside like a trophy for my neighbors to see. And just like that, it was 6 AM and the torture was over. I let all the Sims out of their prisons as a gift for surviving. If you wanna do this challenge yourself, I will leave a link to Bella's channel in the comments and the description, so you can get more info over there. Thank you to Bella for making this cool challenge, and thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next video.